The confirmation of a case of COVID-19 on La Isla Cariñosa was not exactly a surprise to residents as the numbers in San Pedro continued to grow. Prior to the lockdown of Ambergris Caye, islanders traveled back and forth between Cays via public and private transportation. But even as they hoped the precautionary measures would have kept the virus away, on Monday night, Caye Caulker recorded its first positive case.
For us on the island, I think we were expecting a positive case. We're located between both San Pedro, which we can consider one of the epicenters. We're so close to San Pedro, and then right next to Belize, which is looking, coming up with more cases. It's kind of inevitable that we have some cases coming up. So it was just a matter of time, as commuting was still happening between San Pedro and Hare, and is still happening between Belize City and Hare.
This first positive case for Caye Caulker has no apparent link to any previously identified case for now, and the Ministry of Health has commenced contact tracing for this COVID-19 patient.
Who's an adult male. I don't have any other particulars other than that, and the team is doing their contact tracing, swabbing family members, whoever may be needed to be swabbed. No apparent link, that's what we got, but once you start doing your contact tracing, you try to identify where there could have been a potential situation. And so when we report that infographic, it usually is very preliminary. It doesn't have all the details that people would want.
Chairlady Selene Villanueva Pot says that Caye Caulker is a small community, but residents should not panic and simply adhere to the social distancing guidelines, hand washing, and the use of face masks.
When the SOE was lifted about maybe a month ago, people were in a different realm and everybody felt free. And slowly we've seen that since cases start to pop up across the country of Belize, people have been slowly going back into their safety mode. Most people on the island are using masks. Most are very cautious of the distance of 6 feet. We've been doing a lot of desensitization in that, and we keep telling people to make sure they wash and sanitize their hands as often as possible. We've seen the grocery stores and a lot of the stores implemented, if not basin, hand sprays before entering the stores. So we've come a long way. It's like the saying goes, the virus does not spread on its own. People spread it, and once there's movement of people, the virus will come.
Back in April, the council, with support from the Ministry of Health, set up an isolation center on the island.
Our isolation area is still there, Duane. Everything is still in order. If needs be, and we have to take anybody in the area, we will. That hasn't changed at all. So it's just a matter of time before, God forbid that we need it, but it's available for use.
Duane, Moody for News 5.